building out your KW website if you haven't done so, adding pages to your KW site, build a standalone landing page, building out your buyer and seller guides, add features listings to your site and your app. And really what we're going to go through is just go through that whole process and kind of get a real overview of it and discover some resources that you can use to use. So let's go ahead. I'm going to share my screen. Make sure. All right, so I've got my screen shared. You should be able to see my command web page. It should say welcome home Austin, and we've got our command home screen. Do y'all see that? Awesome, perfect. So we are going to go into the consumer experience and really build out our agent site, build out our app, and look at all the cool features that are available. Could anyone tell me where to go and where to start that process? Where would you think?
Consumer.
And man, you're just amazing. You. So we go to consumer. So this is your main consumer page. So this is where you can, where individual landing pages will be, your site pages. There's also a tab called Guide Builder. So there's a lot of different things that you can access in here. You can see your site and app settings and create a new site. So here on this main page is really the best place to begin and where we're going to dive into. So first off, we're going to click the site and app settings. This is really a place where it's got an overview of everything your website has to offer, different site pages, general information, themes, all that good stuff, things that you can come in here and add and do all that type of stuff. However, we want to learn a little bit more and kind of go through the process from the beginning to the end and really add a few different things and show you where you can get resources where if you're going through this yourself, you can revert back to and say, okay, what do I do here? What options do I have? What does that look like? And really dive and make this what you want it to be, because this is all about branding your business to your clients and creating that experience for them that can help grow your business. So everybody's familiar with Kelly, and we have Kelly Guides. So once we've gone through here in the site and app settings, there's this highlighted section up here called Learn More with Kelly Guides. If we click on the Learn More with Kelly Guides, you can go to which Kelly Guide would you like to complete. We're going to start off with the agent site, and we're going to work through this, and then we're going to come back and go to consumer settings right after that. So if we come to agent site, you click on agent site and click continue through the Kelly Guide. Yes, leave this page. So this takes you directly to your Kelly Guides for agent sites. Create and manage your agent website. Learn how to create and manage your personally branded, neighborhood-focused, mobile optimized website. Choose your subdomain, theme, style, page creation. So really the steps for you to get started in the right direction. So we're going to go ahead and click Get Started. It's going to have different things here. Click here to find your approved logo. So if you've already set up your marketing profile, you've already got your logos, everything, you'll want to do that before you really dive into it. However, we're going to go ahead and acknowledge and continue. So now we are in our agent site. So this is where you can go in and create it and really make it your own. So you can see I've already done a few different things, like my logo set up in there. I've got my picture, my phone number, my email, all that good stuff. And yours might show up if you set up your marketing profile, everything that'll come in automatically. So that's a good place to start, is making sure your marketing profile is set up. So here, the first step, it talks about subdomain. So a subdomain, just really selecting a unique URL for your agent site. So where are people going to type in? What are you going to use to advertise? Where are people going to go to? So how you do this, you'll have where this will be probably your name to start off if you've never set it up before. If you've already set it up, you can go here and adjust it. So my real estate team is HTX Realty Group. So my subdomain is just htxrealtygroup.kw.com. Once I've got that, all I have to do is click confirm domain. It's going to let me know that, hey, I've claimed that subdomain. So this is a lot of times if people are selling clearlake.kw.com or buying in the Bay Area.kw.com or whatever your real estate team is or whatever you want to be. You could have that as your subdomain in your website where people go to, what you put on advertisements, everything, and you don't have to pay for that. I've went ahead and purchased a GoDaddy like domain as well too, that goes to my website and everything. So you could do that option. However, you don't have to. You can use just the KW one if you would like to. However, you've got some options and everything. Just making sure you claim that, confirm that subdomain and all that information. Down here, this is going to be your marketing profile information. So if you've already completed your marketing profile information, all this is going to be completed already, and it's already going to be populated to your website. So, however, if it's not, you just want to make sure and go through and fill in everything that has a red asterisk with your name, the broker information, the address, your team or business name. If you don't have a team, I would just put your name or Keller Williams Clear Lake. You could do those type of things and just play with it and see how it looks. And this is going to go all on here. So like my name, and then my team name pops up under my name. So I would, for this one, I would probably put, if you don't have a team name or if you don't want one, you could put Keller Williams Clear Lake, and this would show up right here, Keller Williams Clear Lake. What your title is. If you do realtor, make sure that you put the trademark behind it and have that labeled on there, just because that's required with the realtor trademark symbol, all that good stuff. You put your email, your office number. So if you have a team or like a business number that you use, or if you want to put the office up here, so you're making sure someone's here always to answer the calls, and then your mobile number. You can also have your biography. So what do you want people to know about yourself? If you've already set that up in your marketing profile, that's going to generate from here. Then you can add, this is not required, but you can add your license number, compliance legal footer. So that is that each office is independently owned and operated statement. So making sure you have that on there. Our market center license number, and then our market center brokerage phone number. So those aren't necessarily required. However, you can add them in there, and it's just a good feature to have. And then if you've got your compliance and legal footer. So this is going to be where your information about brokerage services and consumer protection notice are. So this is a great thing to have, and Natasha is going to highly recommend you to have it because you're supposed to on anything like this. So if you're going to do that, you could title this whatever you would want. This is the information about brokerage. Is it brokerage or brokerage services? So that's where you would do that, and you would get the link. So how you get that link, I'm going to show y'all real quick just so you know. You go to HAR. You go to my account. Where to go? Account information. So account info, information about brokerage services. Here's the link for your brokerage services, and here's your consumer protection link. So this is already completed and filled out. So if I click a preview, I'll pull up the preview on my other page, but it'll have everything filled out that you need to, our office information, Natasha, and your information completed already. So all you would do is just copy this URL, exit out of here, go back to your guide, and then you would copy it right here in that link, and then it's going to be set up at the bottom of your website. And then you would do the same for your consumer protection notice. That's in that same section that you would get to. So if you go to HAR, it would be, go back, just a recap, HAR, you go to my account, account info, and then information about brokerage services, and then that's where that is. And then this is your consumer protection notice. So those are available for you. And then you can add more links if there's other things that you want to add or anything like that. A legal footer image. So you can add a different legal footer. So that would just be something down here. That would be an image that's included. So if you want to put your logo down here again, you can, the office, anything like that. Your profile picture, the Market Center broker logo, and then your team logo, your social media accounts, all that good stuff. And then it's also going to have your app link that's available for you. So this is the link that you can share and copy with people. So that is the first step of setting up your agent site, making sure you've got your subdomain and your marketing profile information is complete. As you move forward, you just click save and continue. And then this goes to where you select your theme. So there's different themes or different options that you can have. So if you want to select the red theme or the KW dark theme, it just changes this section right here. So it'll be that right there. And then back to red, it'll change and you're good to go. Your homepage text, so enter text that grabs your client's attention for your personalized page. So this is what people, when they enter your website, this is what they're going to see first. This is what they're going to access. So find your dream home. That's kind of the generic one that they have set up. I haven't really changed it too much. However, you could say, look for your new home here, find your dream home, find a new, I'm not very creative, so I just kind of left it, find your dream home. I feel like that's the best option. And then you've got upload a homepage hero image. So basically, essentially what a hero image is these back images that are going to be scrolling throughout your website that people are logging in and seeing and a part of. So there is some set ones with KW through KW that are free. You don't have to pay for. I've added one of my listing photos. I added a picture of downtown Houston just so people know, because my real estate HTX Realty Group providing greater real estate services to the greater Houston area. So and I'm a baseball fan, so I liked one with Minute Maid Park. So that's why I have that one there. So you can go through and upload your own images. You'll have an opportunity to have 5 of these. So there's 5 generic ones that come with it, as I mentioned, or you can upload your own. So if there's a limit, so please remove one. So I would have to remove one of these, and then I could upload either. So if I click upload, I can drag and drop images and click from a browser. So just images that I have for my listings or anything that I have saved, or you can set new hero images from KW that are set there for you. So that is your style and theme. I like the red one. I feel like it goes better with the dark blue of my color and my brand. So I'm going to save and continue. And then it goes to this company profile page. So this is another page on your website. We're also going to look at how you can add individualized site pages and those type of things as well. However, here, this is where you can set up your own company page, profile page. So if you've got the navigation here, so this is what you want people to see. So when people log into your website, they're going to be able to access company profile, about me, contact us, and any other pages that you might add later on. However, right now, these are just the 3 that I have. So company profile. So this is about a little bit about me, or you could add maybe something about the team or that type of stuff there. And search engine optimization. So company profile. This is just something, so search engine. So if you click this info tab, search engines show that SEO, description, and search results. Optimizing the description is a very important aspect, as search engines will match keywords used in a consumer search with this description. So selling in Houston, buying in Houston, Houston real estate. Just things that people might search for, things like that. You can set in there to ideally help your search engine optimization and get people seeing your website and finding you to help them in their real estate needs. So once you have the search engine optimization, then you'll have the content. So here, this is where you can adjust all the different content and things that are here. I tried to put my one of my team logos here. It didn't really fit too well today. So what I would like to do is just kind of change this image. If you want to make an adjustment, you just basically upload an image from your website, or from your computer. So I've saved, I wonder if this one will work. It's just an image that I saved for the tech class today from Command. So if I use this, and then you can kind of adjust the sizing and kind of get an idea for setting the image. So that'll change what is back here. So that's company profile. You can see that the image I used has the My KW app, so people can see that and maybe ask what it is or those type of things. So you can really make this what you want it is. If you want to just make it a blank, like a blue screen, I would just save a picture or something like that. Or if you want it to be a house or maybe an image of your team, you could do that as well. And then you'll have an intro paragraph. So here what I did, I just kind of put my team's mission statement. You could really put anything you want here. So who are you? What is your company? What do you want people to know about you? And like a quick little statement that you can share with people. This next one is like section headlines or anything like this. You'll have a picture and then you'll have like a bio or like a notes section. So I put just Greater Houston area real estate, so maybe the area that you serve, and then just kind of a brief overview of that. So like our office is here in the Houston Bay area, and then I grew up and do a lot of business in the Woodlands. So really just letting people know that I cover the Greater Houston area. Pretty much that I-45 corridor is what I focus on, just because that's my niche, that's where I'm from, that's where I live. So letting people know that, hey, we have a team that specializes in those areas and we can really support you and kind of helping you meet your needs through real estate and just kind of giving you a little bit of information about your team. So here is where you could upload a new image, whether you upload one from yourself or you save one to your computer that is a hero image for KW, you can do that as well. I took that image that I have of Minute Maid and put that one here, just Greater Houston area. You could put your team logo there. You could do a few different things. And then the next one, I got this from Jay Ceramic. Ceramic, I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. However, section 2 headlines, he had our beliefs, and he basically took the Keller Williams Y4C2Ts, saved an image from Google that was available or from Connect that you can access, and just copied what those are. So win-win or no deal, do the right integrity, do the right thing. Customers always come first in all things. Communication, seek first to understand, creativity, ideas before results. Just letting people know what are your beliefs, what are you sharing with them. You could have pretty much anything here that you would like, and you can kind of customize it, make it your own. So I'd recommend always looking at other people's websites. What are they putting on there? What do they have? Whether it's other KW agents or anybody like that. Get on some of the KW Facebook groups and ask to, hey, I want to see your website, share me your link. Josh Beard in our office, he has an amazing website that he's built out. He's got a lot of really cool features in it that I would highly recommend taking a look at his or getting with him to have him show you what he did and the things that he's done to kind of build out his website. So this is really just always about what you want and what the message you're trying to convey to your sphere or the people that are finding your website. The footer title, so this is this area that's right here in blue. So putting you first always. So Keller Williams is the world's largest real estate franchise by agent count, has more than 1,000 offices and 180,000 associates. The franchise is also #1 in units and sales volume in the United States. So putting something about Keller Williams, putting something about your team, putting anything that you would like here, you're more than welcome to do that. So this is your company profile page. So just an overview of the company. If you don't have a team, maybe you just do all Keller Williams here. So share information about Keller Williams. This could be leading tech, put an image of the tech Kelly or anything here. Our beliefs, what the Keller Williams mission statement is, and then little stats about it, all that good stuff. And then you press continue, and then it'll go to your About Me page. So you're gonna have the 3 pages that are automatically set up, your company profile, your About Me, and then your Contact Us one. So if you don't wanna add anything to your website, if you just want it there for people to go to and see, they're going to have that. They're going to see that already, and you can kind of make this who you are or who you want it to be. So this about me, you can have your, if you navigate, so we talked about that a little bit. And company profile, contact us, and then search engine optimization. So we already did those. Your content for this about me page. So about me, who I am, what my title is. So owner, realtor at HTX Realty Group. About Austin. So this is my bio that I have on my website. It shares a little bit about myself and who I am and my family. I need to add my new daughter on here. I haven't done that yet. I need to do that. I'm glad I saw that. Contact title, so how to contact me. So contact Austin, here's my phone number, here's my email, and then continue. And then it'll go to your contact us page where you can fill this in, contact us, contact Austin, contact your name, contact HTX Realty Group. You can set up what you want this to be, basically the subdomain, the URL. So if you want it to be contact or anything like that. Then you can set your SEO description or anything like that you would like as well. Additional content. So the header, message, hint. So basically what shows up in the message if somebody comes in and fills this out. So say they want to reach out to us and they come in, they would basically fill their information in, enter their email, enter their phone number, and then, hey, we're looking for a house in here, blah, blah, blah. So if they've gone to your website and done that, and then that's gonna, when they do this, they basically registered on your website and they'll pop up in your command, in your Kelly, and you'll be notified that, hey, somebody requested or reached out to you in command, and you'll be able to hopefully generate business from that. So save and continue. And that's really the complete setup for your agent site. So that's the basic setup. And just going to that Kelly guide is going to walk you through it completely, where you at least get the basics and you understand what's happening, what's going on, and everything in that route. And get all of that information set up. Does anybody have any questions or anything about that? Perfect. Good deal. So when you want to go back to your command, all you want to do is click this X at the top. This will take you, this will just more what's next, all those different types of things. If you want just facts or answers, this will take you to that agent sites, or you can just get information that you need specifically for your agent website through Connect. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to click this X and go back into command. So we went to site and app settings. So agent site options. We didn't go to agent site options. We went to learn with Kelly guides and we clicked on your agent site. If you also want to kind of build out your website or do those different types of things, you can go to agent site options, click I want to use my KW agent sites, submit, leave, and it'll take you directly to that Kelly guide as well. So you have landing pages and agent site pages. So we just went through that Kelly guide and configured my site, set everything up. So this is currently the pages that I have. About us, contact us, about me. That's just kind of what they're labeled here in my system. You can preview them. So what do they look like? So interested, let's talk. Here's, or my company profile, it always does that. So the company profile we set up, there's the updated image that I have, everything that I had put in there. Let me exit out of here. And then you can check your contact us one, so you can just get a preview of what they look like, all that good stuff. And you're going to want to make sure that they are set up on your site. And if you want to delete some, you can delete them or do anything like that as well. So we're going to go back to agent or site and app settings. So here use my information to brand my agent site. So making sure that is clicked on will bring your logo, your marketing profile information, all that good stuff. So you want to make sure that green dot is showing. If it's not showing, then you're just have the blank KW site, and people, when they go to your subdomain, are going to go to like a generic Keller Williams site that's set up. So you want to make sure it's set up for you and for people to go through that route. So if we go back into agent site options, or learn more with Kelly Guides, we're going to go into the consumer settings now. So this is things including your app, or just optimizing your website, adding different things, and really just increasing that consumer experience, everything from your buyer and seller guide and all that different types of stuff that's available for you. So here, so what should I expect to get out of this guide? Learn how to set up and customize your client experience with your app. So setting up your KW app, customize your guides, market your app. So that's a few different things that you can do there. I'm going to go ahead and just show you how to build out an individual site page before we do this, and then we'll come and take a look at that. Is that okay? So we just looked at agent sites and setting that up for you. So if we want to create an own individual site, so if we want to add something other than those 3 tabs that are available for you, the company, the About Us, company profile, contact us page, all you would do is create a new site. You can do it as a standalone page where it's not connected to your website. However, that's what we're focused on right now. So on my agent site, you click create page. It's going to go to a blank setting. So a blank canvas for you to do your work and create something masterful that you want to add to your website. So I would title it whatever you would want to title it. So HTX team profile. So if I wanted to add something about like meet the team or anything like that, I could do that as well. So I would want to add the team widget, and basically, so these widgets are available for you to add to your website. So whatever you want to put over to it, you can add and kind of create those as you kind of move along. So we've added meet the team. If I wanted to possibly add a contact form, I could do that. And basically you just drag it over and then it pops up right here. Company profile, team capture, testimonial capture form, download app. I can do that too. So this is connected to that. So I've got my team profile, and then you can download app, and you can set up all those different cool features. So, and then your contact blocks. So you can add buttons. If you want to add a button that people can call, maybe like a call to action or something like that, you can do that and set that up here. If you go here, so this is all your stuff. This is where your settings. So if I wanted to, my button, you can, let's see, there's different options and things that you can select. I'm trying to layout blocks, grid items, sections, all those different things that you can do as well. So contact blocks, button, divider, link, all that good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. You can add a divider. So if you want it to divide between your profile and your app, you can add a link. So if there's a link for a website you would like to add or anything like that, you're more than able to do that. A link block, so where you can come in and put your link and set it up in there where it shows and kind of updates and all those different types of things. Text, you can add additional text, a text section. You can really kind of configure it to what you want it to be. Layout blocks, so you can grid items, you can 1/3 it. So this is 3 different sections that you can put in here. So if I wanted to put a button here, a link here, maybe an image here or something like that, you're able to do that. Put your company logo, that type of stuff. So like if I wanted to put my image here and then download. So I've got my logo saved here, but I wanted to just put that here, open. And that should select it to where it'll come here in that image. You might need to edit it or adjust it or anything like that as well too. I went ahead and deleted it. So that's different things that you can do, adding a button where you can go through that process. So then if we go to configure widgets, so you've got your team, so meet the team, intro text, best team ever, HTX Realty Group. You can add your people, anybody that's available, save and apply, pulls images if they have them, and you can set everything up in that process. So it's pretty cool, and you can go that route and you can set what these are, kind of put them in an order, and adjust what their roles are. All that good stuff. So people can really get a full glimpse of who you are, what you have available, all those different features and really cool stuff. So that's the team. So if I want to go to the button, so that is this section. So button, redirect to my app, all those different things. So this is what's set up here. So download the KW app, you can adjust this. All that good stuff, you can set that information up. Really customize it and make it to what you want to have. Save and apply, and then that'll go here. So everything that I have here in this image, I didn't put an image there, so, or I didn't type in a description, so if I add more, it'll go there, and it updates pretty quickly. And then download the app, and then the button redirect is going to go directly to your app link to where they can download your app directly. So if we go to the next one, contact us. This is where you can kind of customize it and put any information and things you want there. So save and apply. Now we've got those set up. We've got done. So we've configured this individual site page. So if we save the changes, would you like, it's going to ask you if you would like to publish this as an agent site. This will make visible to others. So would you like to publish? Yes. And then it'll make it, set it up to where it goes directly on my site. So now I've got HTX team profile that I created today that is viewable on my agent site. And then where to make it active, you would go here, site pages. So we've published it. However, we need to add it to our website for sure. So we've built it out and we have it available as a site page. However, if we want to add it to our page specifically, we would go to add team profile, and then it is going to be set up there. So let's say new page. Meet the team. And that's just the end of the URL. So htxrealtygroup.com, meet the team, who we are, all that good stuff. And then save page settings. Something went wrong, try in a few minutes. That's essentially what you would do, getting it to set up and add it to your page. So creating it, continue, go that route, and then you'll be able to sync it and have everything connected for updating and having multiple pages available to your website. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that one because I don't want it on there just yet. So that's how you add individualized pages to your website to kind of really expand it, make it your own, and do those different features. So if we want to come back all the way, I'm going to go back to the beginning. So we've gone through your site settings, site and app settings, your landing pages, all that good stuff. And then if we want to create a new site, so an individual landing page, so this is going to be one that's not specifically tied to your website, but you can send it out to clients, you can send it out. So if you wanted to do an individual landing page for a listing, you can do that here by as a standalone page, create the page. So if you're having an open house and you want to create a new listing page, you can do that here. So just listed. So you would select the different widgets and things that you would want. So I'm going to put my header. So that's just always going to carry over so people see that information. You can do a market snap, you can do agent branding, you can do all that different features, but we're going to advertise a listing. So I'm going to take the listing first. So here's the listing tab. It's going to just pick a generic one for now. And we're just building this out to kind of figure out what we want it to look like. So everything that comes over with the listing information is going to be the listing, main information about the property, MLS pictures, details and features, and then a map. So other things that you can add, if there's a video that you've done for the listing, you can add the video link, the local expert, you can add that on here. So about Austin, just kind of information for me, download my app so people have that. Legal footer, that's going to have my Facebook, Instagram, and then the basic information, legal stuff that's for our office. So that's set up there. And if I wanted to do agent branding, it'll have my information there, but I've already kind of got something and I don't like the way that one looks. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that one and just leave it as this page. So now that we've got all those set up, you can do a testimonial capture form or anything like that. So content blocks, it's pretty much the same as what we were doing for your other page. That's available. You can add different things. So if I wanted to put a divider between here and here, just to make it look a little cleaner, anything like that, you can do that as well. Add additional text. Layout of blocks, you can change the layout, you can add different layouts, all those different cool features. So if I want to configure my widgets, so actually what goes in my widgets, what goes there. So it goes to your fourth one. I'm going to go to the top. So this is my branded header. So enter header text. So just listed. Just listed. See it. Then I've got my picture, that information, my team logo. So I'm going to go next to the next page. And then this is where you select your listing. So just type in a name, so property address. So you can type by MLS number or property address or anything like that. Search. Here is my listing. So I'm going to select that. And then you can do a custom image where you drag and drop if there's a new image or something that you created. This is going to be your main header image, so what people see. So I'm going to select this image or one of these other images and just click save and apply. And then here is the main listing. So here is the house. Here's the house information about the property. And then here are all the MLS pictures. So people aren't going to HAR. They're not going to Zillow. They can go directly and look at your listing from here and check out what you've got available. So if you do that, and then here's your information, so you can change this, adjust it, anything that you would like to add, anything specifically that you would want. Your Facebook link, so this is just what I have down here. So this will go directly to my Facebook business page, my Instagram, and my YouTube. If you have a Twitter, you can do that. If you have LinkedIn, you can do that, but just making sure you put the URLs here and then putting your DBA logo and that information on this line, and then your market center name, office number, market address, all those type of things. That's what's going to fill out in this section. And then save and apply. And then if we want to save landing page, we just click save. Are you sure you want to save this page as a draft? Yes. So now I just saved this one. I haven't published it. It's set up. So if I want to make it active, I would just go back to edit. And configure the widgets, done. So local expert, making sure I didn't miss anything. Save and apply. I'm missing some of the, oh, right here. Save and apply. I was just missing a few little of the required fields. Let's see if there's anything else that I'm missing. Download my link. So if you, this is where you would download your app link to where it is set up for you. Let's see. I'm gonna just type something in here right now. It's got too many words, that's why. So it's not your full bio for this one, but you don't have to put this one on your landing page. You could just adjust it and kind of make it what you want it to be. And you've got that set up. And then make sure we've got everything else. We've got our listing selected, header just listed, got deleted. So save and apply. And then now I can publish the page. Would you like to publish this as a landing page? This will make it visible to others. So now people can see that landing page and they can access it. So here is the hyperlink to that landing page. You can change that URL. So it's going to have a page.kw.austin. However, you can change this part. So just listed Edinbrook. Great. And then now if I go here, you can check out that landing page. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the chat box so y'all can go through and look at it from y'all's end and see what it looks like. So that's how that can come across. And what I would recommend if you're gonna, so you could text that to, say you pull a reverse prospecting list from HAR, you can create a landing page and text that through Twilio and Command to everybody on that reverse prospecting list. What I would do, I would just go to like a site like Bitly, and this will condense your link. So if I wanted to shorten my link, so here's that landing page. All you do is copy there and shorten it. And then it's gonna come up with a shortened link. And then I could add it here. And then it's just listed, takes you to my landing page so you can see how you can do that. So that's just a quick little tool to shorten your links that you can send out and have available, whether you want to put it on like a postcard or you want to send it out to somebody in like a text message, or maybe put it in an event on Facebook or something like that. I would use like the shortened link so people to access it and those type of things. So that's how you can create an individualized landing page. Let's see if people are saying, hey, we weren't able to get on in the class. So that's a great tool to use. Your status, so this is going to be active. I want to make it inactive where people can't go access it or see it. That's basically what you would do. And you can do that. So you can really make landing pages for anything you want. So say you were hosting an event and you wanted to make a landing page that gave you information about the event. That's where you could do it. And people could go to that and see what information it is and gather it from there. Cool? Is that exciting? Are you going to make some individualized listing landing pages now? Yes. Amber, I know you want to talk every time.
I know. I'm holding back because nobody else seems to be talking either. So I'm just going to be quiet.
Okay. We're good. We're good. So that's how you can do an individualized landing page. So now I want to dive into the consumer settings and how you can really learn more and the different features you can have through the guide, through the buying guide and the selling guide, adding featured listings, all those different types of things to your site. So if we learn more with Kelly Guide, consumer settings, continue. Yes, leave. So here's another Kelly Guide. This will take you through your set up your KW app, customize your guides, market your app. So it's just going to walk you through those different features. So create a premium app experience, manage client relationships, share your app with clients. You can learn more by clicking on these, and this will take you to a customized, like a step-by-step guide and a video for you to watch on how to customize your guide. So this is a great tool for you to know how to access if you're going through and creating those yourself, if you're doing those different features. And basically that's just at one click of the button right here, manage client relationships, share your app with others. So if we go to next, here, now we go into downloading and setting up your client app and doing those type of things. So app download. So download our brand new home search app. So this is a link that can basically be sent to people where they can download your app directly and be able to have your Keller Williams branded app and log into it and start viewing properties and doing all that good stuff. So download our brand new KW or new home search app. Here is your copy of your URL. If you want to copy that and save it for later, you can do that. They can text my code to this and download their app that way. And that's just how they can access it through them. And then you click next. So I want to add my feature listings to my website. So I have listings right now and I want my listings, people to see my listings on my website. How you do that is just basically does it automatically for you and sets it up if you're going through the guide, or you can go back to the original settings and do that. However, if I don't want to add them, that takes them off. But if I do want to add them, well, come on. Let's go back. So next, so now my featured listings are selected. If I want to add additional listings, I can do that. I've already set it up, so I'm gonna pop out and show y'all how to set it up after this. But so I've got listings that are shown here, feature listings that I selected. So if people go to my website, which is, that's my GoDaddy name, it redirects to my subdomain. Here's my website, there's my hero images. Now it has my featured listings. So people can click on your featured listings. We created an individual landing page for this site, but however, also it's already available here. It's set up. They can find more information about Keller Mortgage, Keller Covered, facts about the house, area, home market stats, what locals say, walkability, commute times. So if people want to know, so I'm not signed up for an account, but if I log in and set up an account, I can see how far this house is from my job if I'm commuting, or from my parents' house, all those different types of things. The schools, private schools, upcoming open houses, calculate your mortgage payment, Keller Covered, all those different things. The person would be able to, if they've not logged in, they could sign in and save your account. Let's see if I've got my, I'll just use my old login. So now that I'm logged in as a consumer, I'm looking at this individualized, my website, I'm looking at the neighborhood facts, I've got all these different things that I can take a look at and get an idea. Commute times, search for a place. So if I want to see how far it is, from Elena Croker's office. Let's see that. 22 minutes from Elena Croker's office there at the Waterside. So you can do that. Ask your agent. Fill out the form and we'll get back to you shortly. So you can put your phone, the people can put your phone number here. That phone number is required. That. Thank you for your interest. Your form has been submitted. Successfully, someone will contact you soon. Blah, blah, blah. Schedule a video tour. So you can schedule video tours now from this. So basically, what is your availability? Choose up to 3 times. It'll then notify me. So what you can do an in-person tour or a live video where it can link with Zoom, FaceTime, Hangouts, whatever that person might want to view. So if you have somebody that maybe is out of town and they want to view a house, they can go to your website or your app and schedule video tours. It's pretty cool.
Hey, Austin, question.
Yes.
Can you do all 3 at, Google FaceTime as well as,
They'll basically select which one that they choose as a preference. So, I mean, you're not going to be able to do all 3 at once. It's just going to be whichever one that they want to do. So if I'm a client and I want to view this house, afternoon's the best day. And basically what it is just like a lead magnet for you to get people to fill out information. Because like right now with everything going on, so they say your health and safety are top priority. That's why we have added this option to tour properties you're interested through live video chat. So select your preferred video platform.
yeah,
So,
they do that.
yeah, they do this. So I'm a consumer right now on my consumer site. So I'm not Austin, I'm somebody else, and I'm wanting to view this house via Zoom.
Right.
So request tour. Your request has been submitted. Austin will get in touch with you soon. So it goes to me. So status tour requested, all that good stuff. So I'm going to go out of here and I'm going to go to my consumer or my command. And I'm going to go to my actual website though and show you what happens. Log back in. So I was just on my website, logged in as a consumer. Here in the top, there's this little red dot now. Agent site notification, video tour requested from AJ Jackson, new contact message received. I logged in. So when people are logging into your website or logging into your app, you're going to see that they're logged in. So if you send your app to somebody and you get a notification that says they logged in, pick up the phone and call them and say, hey, just wanted to check in, see what's going on. They don't have to know that you're on their app. They're just going to think it's a coincidence or something. So video tour requested. It's going to go, if you click on it, it's going to go to their contact card. So KW app register. This is their timeline of everything that they did. So contact requested a video tour of this home, what time they requested it. You can view the request, all that cool information there. And the note that I had sent there too. So I'd like to view this home, viewed listing, all that good stuff. So that is all accessible for you. Pretty cool. So back to this, we added our feature listings and then we really dove into it a little bit there. So if we take a look and save and continue, now here is your guide builder. So now through the app, you have a buyer and seller guide that's available for you that can really guide your consumers through the buying and selling process and really allows you to provide constant information to them, allow them to know where you're at in the transaction, all those different features. So if we go here and we're still going through the guide builder, so your timeline guide. So congrats on starting the process of selling your home. This timeline will guide you through the steps required. Also will providing insights on each step. You don't need to follow this exactly, but we do recommend you consider each step, especially if you're a first-time seller. So customize, let's customize the setup. So I'm going to click my seller's guide. So you can do buyer's guide or seller's guide. Once you do that, you click next. Your timeline guide. Steps to getting your home sold for top dollar, something like that. Or just steps to getting your home sold. And then all of a sudden, here is your guide. So this is showing your home once we prepped and reviewed, review offers, inspection, appraisal, close. So this might not be the whole process you want people to see. So showing your home, you could adjust this one to pre-listing appointment. View, doc, documents sent over. Something like that. Add a different image, anything you would want. You can delete the guide step, those type of things. All that good stuff. And then if you want to add a guide step, so I should have added one instead of deleting that one. But listing appointment. Review market stats and determine listing timeline. Drag, click browser here. You can put different images, all that different stuff that you would want here. If you want to put a logo, or if you want to create something in designs and save it to your computer, you can do that here, or just select an image that is available for you. And you can really just customize this to however you want it to be. So this is all about your business. So we all have a similar process to helping a seller prepare for listing. However, we're not all the same. Some people might stage professional photography, video, then their marketing campaign, then, hey, this is what happens once you're under contract, the appraisal, close, listing appointment. You can really customize this to what you want it to be. So, and just make sure all required fields are entered. So we've set that up. We've set up your seller guide. Now you can do your buyer guide, and it's the same way. So your timeline. Steps to buying your dream home. Congratulations. So they've logged onto your website, they've seen this, and now they're looking at their guide. So start your search, get pre-approved, tour homes, make an offer, execute a contract. Adjust these to whatever you want it is. You can add one. Buyers.
Hey, Austin.
Yes, sir.
Something about, I saw a button that said set default. Oh, I gotta shrink the screen. I'm gonna shrink the screen. Okay, it's okay. Let me get to, where was that? Okay, when adding a step, it says select the default step. What does that mean?
So we've gone here, we've gone set up. You can go here, and then these are your basic ones. I'm not sure if you're in the same spot, but if we go back out and do it a separate way, we might be able to get to that spot that you're at. But these are going to be kind of your main setup ones that are already set up through your consumer app. So you already have this set up on your website and on your app that people are seeing. And this is where you can customize it and make it to your business. So if we click next, here is your guide builder. So here is your seller's guide. Here's the steps that we created or set up.
Right.
Here's the buyer's guide, review. So you can add a guide. So if you wanted to do a different type of guide. So maybe you do like investments, like guide to flipping your first house, or guide to doing this, guide to doing that. You can set that up that way. If we go next, get on-demand real estate information, crave it all in one place. So this guide is going to take you through all these different things that we have talked about today. So from education, consumer settings. So the education was where to access stuff. The consumer settings was everything that we just set up. Then we just did your guide building. And now it's a smart plan. So this is going to go directly to setting up a smart plan for you. Get on domain real estate information you crave all in one place. So this is basically promoting your smart, your app smart plan. So this is what you would send and set up contacts on. So it automatically does that for you. And that's kind of the last thing. And then it'll go to this page. Your app is ready to go. It's time to let the world know. Share with your sphere on social media. So you can go to designs and create some kind of image to post on social media. So if I wanted to create something for Instagram, I can create it here, use this, and then I can share it to my image. We'll cover a little bit more in depth into that later on. Captivate with a data-driven video. You can do those market videos or anything like that. And then craft your advertising strategy. So that's your campaigns, prints, all those different types of things. So we've set up our app. We've gone through and really done some really cool things with our consumer experience. So if we exit out of here and we're back into the main consumer experience page. So I'm going to dismiss all those. So I've read all those notifications. So now I don't have any notifications, but here's the individual landing page that we created. We also went to our sites and added a new site page. And so here you'll notice your guide builder. So we just went through the smart plan for your guide builder. However, you can also go here and edit your guide and make it to what you want it to do. If you want to adjust these steps, you can move them around. You can kind of adjust them here. If you want to adjust these by clicking your image, you can click here to update your image. So adjusting it, start your search, anything that you would like to do there. Here's your introduction. This is where you can go and adjust your introduction and everything that we had set up. And your guide. So now back. So we set up our guide. What's good for the guide if you can't walk through it and know what steps you're at? So I'm pretending that I just set up my guide for AJ Jackson, which is myself. I'm entered as a contact in my database now. So if you want to go to, so everybody that you can filter, so I'm going to back up. So you can filter and search based on people that have registered for on your site. So down here at the bottom right, branded to me, yes. I'm going to click apply. Here is everybody that has registered my app and set it up. I've gone through and created a custom tag just so I know. But if I click on myself, that's where we just were. Here's my information, opportunities. I don't have any opportunities yet. Smart plans, task, notes. If he has a saved search, I can create a saved search for them. So if they're searching a specific area, I can do that right here for them. However, I want to take them through their guide. So if I go here to create an opportunity, I'm going to create an opportunity. Through all this, I'm just going to go through it. Commission rate 3. Create. So I'm going to go here. And here, this is available for them. So here's all the main contact information. We talked about opportunities last week. Or if you go to seller profile, they're registered on my consumer app. Here is their seller guide. I can manage the guide. So we're showing your home, we're reviewing offers, inspection, appraisal, closed, save changes, save changes. Now I go back here to my website. I'm going to log in back as the consumer that I was just now. And I'm going to go to my guide and selling. It hasn't updated yet. Let's see. Completed. Also, these will all be updated to know when you're completed. Or you can go in as the consumer and say, oh, we've already started showing our home, we've reviewed offers, and we've done all that. So mark step as complete. So your clients can go in here and mark what they've done so they can be along the process and you're not having to tell them throughout the whole time. It's really cool. So that's where that is set up, all that good stuff. I'm going to go back into the consumer side. So we talked a lot about different things today, creating the consumer guide, the settings, all that good information. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything. Featured listings. So this is kind of where you can go in and adjust anything if you would like to. If you want to upload another image, instead of going back in the guide, you can come in and make your edits and changes here, change your URLs. So if you want a custom domain, if you have like a different, if you're not using a KW website. Featured listings. These are my featured listings. So I can come in here and select new listings. So if I want all listings, does anybody have a listing that's currently active right now that they'd like to share? Let's type in one. Let's see. What's a let's just type in city. So Houston. So you can add listings and select featured listings and go from there. So it's a really cool feature. Done. Selected listings, all that cool stuff. Save changes. So all the featured listings, then the theme that you had the option for, your site pages. This is where you can select the page or add a new one or all those different types of stuff. So here it showed me that I had logged on again and all that good stuff. So we covered a lot today, went through some different guides and kind of showed you through. So this has been recorded, so I'll be able to share it and then I'll put it on the YouTube channel, which I will add the link here in the comments for you so you can access that. And be able to view the videos and things that we have added for y'all to be able to study and review and all those good stuff. So that is there. And we are good to go. Perfect. Any questions, comments, concerns? Did you learn anything today? Are you going to be able to go through and set up your own agent website, set up your guides, and do all the really cool stuff?
I'm excited to at least try.
Yeah, awesome. Well, feel free to reach out to me if you got any questions or if there's anything that you're running into that's kind of getting you a roadblock or anything like that. I'm just so excited for the opportunity to help y'all and kind of show you some of the really cool features that we have available for us and really just start diving into them. So thank y'all so much. Anything else before we hop off?
Austin,
Yes,
that
sir.
question I asked you a while ago. Earlier, I asked you a question about the something about you're set to default.
Yeah, I'm not sure where exactly you were on that. If you could take like a screenshot of
Okay.
exactly where you were and then just email it over to me so I can at least kind of get an idea of what you were looking at, that's going to be the best bet because I'm not sure exactly where you were.
Yeah, I did not click on it. I was just curious though. All right.
Good deal. Well, thank y'all so much for y'all's time. Let me know if y'all need anything and then I will see y'all soon. Bye.